is just carnage. Symbiote, serial killer, legendary creature, human symbiote, assassin. Double strike, one black, carnage, symbiote, serial killer gets +1, -1 until end of turn. Madness, one black, one red. And it literally looks like they just cut and paste them straight from the comics. I really hope this one gets into the mixture. It's Venom on one side, Reach, Lifelink. Venom attacks each turn if able. Sacrifice a creature. Venom gains +2 and +2. It matters until on the turn. 2 black, transform Venom. Change a creature, and change a creature gets +2/+2 and has lifelink. Change a creature attacks each turn if able. 2 black, unattached Venom symbiote, and transform it. Oh wow, so it can go back and forth. That's badass. They really did a really awesome job patching these cards together. Then here's some dragon cards from the Forgotten Realms series with Magic and D&D. Call of the Spirit Dragons, 5 colorless enchantment. Dragons you control have indestructible. At the beginning of your upkeep, for each color, put a 1/1 counter on a dragon you control. For that color, if you put a 1/1 counter on 5 dragons this way, you win the game. Just a really cheap win con. That's all it is. Like, you really like running dragons and really like beating your opponents fast with dragons, this is the card to get. And they really did an awesome job with the dragons from the set. Draco Genius, enchantment, of course. 6 colorless and 2 red. You may cast dragon spells without paying their mana costs. So if you know what omniscience is, this is pretty much just another omniscience, but it's for dragons. The Darkness Crystal, legendary artifact. Black spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. If a non-token creature your opponent controls would die, instead exile it and you gain 2 life. 4 colorless, 2 black, and tap it. Put target creature card exiled with the darkness crystal into the battlefield. Tap under your control with 2 additional 1/1 counters on it. Ooh, that's just a card stealer. Black, usually black doesn't steal your cards, it just exiles them. It's usually a blue ability that brings them back underneath your control. And the Blacker Lotus is another one from the Deadpool Secret Lair drop series, apparently. And it's the Blacker Lotus, it's not the Black Lotus. Tear Blacker Lotus into pieces, add 4 mana of any color, remove those pieces from the game. I had better. I made it better. You're welcome. XOXO Deadpool, of course. That just looks so badass. And it's still 0 mana. Wow, it's still a 0 drop. Dragon's Call, 2 green. Dragons you control gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Just a little dragon instant. Shadow Flame Mox, 4 colorless, 2 black, 2 red. Legendary creature dragon. Flying, first strike, death touch. Whenever you cast Shadow Flame Mox, exile the top 2 cards of each player's library. Until end of turn, until the end of your next turn, you may play any of those cards. And you may spend mana as though it were any color to cast them. Ooh. I could see why it's so expensive. It's just another nickel bonus. Just stealing shit. We're almost done. Don't worry. Illuminary Wyvern, 4 colorless and 5 colors. Legendary creature dragon. Whenever flying, trample, and ward 2. That means you have to tap 2 to get rid of it by ability. Whenever Honorary Wyvern attacks, creatures you control get +1/+1 for each dragon you control. Ooh. Five colorless and tap this creature. Return all dragons from your graveyard onto the battlefield. Huh. If you really like playing dragons, I'm telling you, this is the set to get. Rolling Dragon Storm enchantment. Whenever this enchantment enters, draw 2 cards, then discard a card. When a dragon you control enters, return this enchantment to its owner's hand. Ooh. So you can just keep on playing it over and over and over again. Of course, it's blue. I really don't like blue cards. I think this is really cool. They did a Mox Jasper, 0 colorless to play, so you can just drop it on the field whenever you have it. Tap Mox Jasper, add 1 mana of any color, activate only if you control a dragon. So it's just a quick 0 drop of playing dragons, and it can just help you get stuff on the field. Here's another Marvel X Magic card. Storm, Force of Nature. 1 colorless, 1 green, 1 blue, and 1 red. Flying, Vigilance. Whenever Storm deals combat damage to a player, the next instant